For more on the signs of promise from this Moderna coronavirus vaccine, I want to bring in Fox News medical analyst Janette Nesheiwat. Doctor, thanks for joining us. Big news. There are at least 100 companies, though, racing for a vaccine. Apparently, it was a small sample size, but almost every box you want to check, they were able to check off.
Yep, that's right, Charles. This is really encouraging, very, inspiring to me. I was so excited when I saw the findings of this study. Thanks to Operation Warp Speed, Moderna, in conjunction with the NIH, were able to inject this vaccine into about 8 patients. And what they saw was these patients their body was able to provoke an immune response and create what's called neutralizing antibodies. And these antibodies, they attach and bind to the virus so that the virus can't infect the cells. And what that means is if you come into contact with COVID in the future, you will be protected. So very encouraging. I'm so excited. I can't wait till it's on the market. They estimate about January 2021, hopefully to have about 300 million doses by then. But it is not the only vaccine under trial and under development. We still have, for example, Pfizer. We have the University of Oxford in London. So definitely a good idea to have multiple options and a tool in our weaponry. Yeah.
You know, it's interesting to that point. Some folks are now, some of the naysayers, if you will, are now saying, okay, maybe we'll have a vaccine, but there won't be enough doses. Now, I've read where some of the larger players out there are actually starting to build facilities, even though they're in the process of getting this approved, so that they can automatically, to your point, Operation Warp Speed, get these vaccines out.
Sure, it is a little bit of a gamble, but it's worth the risk to go ahead and proceed with, the idea of production and manufacturing and distribution before we know for sure that it is going to be effective. But, in July, we will be entering phase 3, which will include thousands of patients to prove that it is safe, that it is effective. And that's just something that we have to do in order to save, thousands of lives. Because remember, Charles, we're approaching 100,000 deaths by June 1st, and that number keeps going up, even though the overall number of cases in our country has gone down.
Right. I mean, I know we got to go phase 1, 2, 3, efficacy and all of those things, new drug application, but we do have the longest process in the world. So President Trump has talked about trying to truncate that to a certain degree. I also want to ask you, Dr. Janette, about comments made by HHS Secretary Alex Azar yesterday about areas that are actually reopening. He also told Fox News today he's quite hopeful that schools will reopen in the fall. So what do you make of all of this?
Yeah, absolutely correct. We need to have about 10% or less positivity rate when it comes to testing. And the reason is this tells us how prevalent the virus is in the community. Where are we at? So if we have 10% or less positive rates, then we know that we're conducting enough tests. And on top of that, we know where the outbreaks are. We know where the virus is, and we'll be able to focus our efforts and our resources in those areas. It's not a one size fits all. Different states will have different outbreaks, different numbers, or different points in this virus cycle. If you look at Texas, Georgia, Florida, Colorado, we're all at a different point, even in New York. So it's a matter of meeting the trajectory, the 14-day downward trajectory to safely reemerge and go back into the community once we've met the phased guidelines for reopening. And I think we're on the right track with that.
Yeah, I know. We all are hopeful. But I thought that was an amazing comment that he made.
Yeah,
Dr. Janette, thank you very much. Always appreciate it.
Thank you.